What's up, y'all? G the winner again. 2 words. Ben Affleck. Like I said, I know there's a lot of people who's on the fence about him shaking down his family tree and crazy madness falling out. But like I said in my other video, when I talked about slavery as a crime against humanity and everybody who's ever involved with it and everything that ever profited from it, everything, I'm telling you, it's a crime against humanity, not just the people who are enslaved, okay? And with Ben Affleck and people like that, kind of like I said in my last vid, you know, the ironic part about slavery is what my white brothers and sisters find out when they shake their family trees. It's all about taking responsibility. I mean, the shit happened, okay? Sure, you didn't do it. You had nothing to do with it, but yet it's still your bloodline, you know? Everybody needs to know everything, okay? Because when it comes to slavery, okay, people always just want to forget about certain parts of slavery. But the parts that they don't want to forget about is the part that happened with the African Americans, with the black people, with the Negroes. Nobody ever wants to let that die, you know, to the point where every month in February they throw it in our face for 30 straight days, seeing our asses get beat, seeing our asses get strung up, chased, shot, neglected, murdered, alienated. You know what I'm saying? Taken. You see that once a year. They're always throwing that side of slavery in our faces. Just that side. Okay, just that side. Okay, and going back to Ben Affleck and people in his situation, okay, that's the side that we need to start talking about. Because like I say, when you see them brothers and sisters strung up them trees, they didn't get up there by themselves, man. You know what I'm saying? We wasn't shooting ourselves. We didn't run away to come just to be enslaved and taken from our friend. We didn't do that on ourselves. Somebody did that to us. And that's the conversation that we need to start talking about. It's not for hate. It's not for revenge. But don't get me wrong, it's for reparations. Because once we find out that all these 100 years that we had interest in Hanes and Fruit of the Loom and all them textile companies and tobacco companies that trying to eat all that shit. You know, don't get me wrong. It ain't about revenge, you know, but reparations would be nice. You know what I'm saying? But what it's all about is about taking responsibility. Okay, we hear constantly about the black side of slavery, but we never hear about the other side of slavery. We hear about all the black leaders who helped, and we hear about, you know, all the people who were getting involved back in who thought it was atrocious, but we never hear about the master's side. It all needs to come out. In order for all the forgiveness and all the wounds to heal, it all needs to come out. Who bought us? Who brought us? Who owned us? Who sold us? All of that shit. Because isn't it only fair? Okay? Everybody knows everything about the black side of slavery, you know, on a general level, but you pretty much know everything. It's pretty much cut and dry. But when this conversation shifts to the other side, nobody wants to talk about it. And it gets to the point where sometimes y'all get all out offended by it. And then you want to say, hey, slavery's over. Let's not talk about it. We wouldn't have anything to do about it until February rolls around. Then all of a sudden, all you see is Negroes getting strung up and beat for 30 straight days. But you see what I'm saying? So what I'm saying, what is only fair is, if we're going to forget about slavery, okay, we need to forget about it completely, right? We did not talk about it. We did not ever think about it completely, right? Not only come around the time of the month, only start, in a way, it's a celebration. You know, let's not celebrate slavery, what happened to black folks, okay? Let's either not talk about it at all or talk about it completely. Going back to Ben Affleck. Yeah, sure, I know he's ashamed. I know he's embarrassed. I know he don't want to take it on. He's worked hard for his career. He had to do what he needed to do to get what he wanted to do, and you don't want that black mark on your resume, but you know what? It already is. And you can't get away from it. So the only thing that you can do to make motherfuckers respect you and anybody in his position is admit to that shit and say how fucked up it was, and most of all, how fucked up you think it was. You see what I'm saying? Because the more you want to bury it, the more you don't want to talk about it, the more people like me think you're a racist bastard. And if you don't want to talk about it, you don't want to think about it, I'm thinking that you're afraid that we're going to find out that you racist and your family's been racist all this time. You see what I'm saying? I mean, it's on the fence there. Because Ben Affleck, right now, since he's so famous, yeah, I even watch his movies and shit, since he's so famous, one or two things can happen with this cat. He could be a pioneer, man. He could be the one to jump this harmony shit off, to jump off this healing shit, to jump off this resentment shit. He could be a pioneer to that shit. Or he can just follow suit. He can just follow the mold. Be like, I don't want nothing to do with it. I don't want to even think about it. Let's not talk about it. And leave everybody wondering what you got to hide. If we already know what you got to hide. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you. And if they ever started trying to pay back folks back for all of the things that came on our back, I'll tell you this, America go broke in 3 days. 3 days. You know, because don't forget, I always mention the cotton gin, but don't forget, the brothers invented the lawnmower too. And I got a $2,500 Husqvarna that I got for free. And I know damn well ain't no brother's face and name on that. You see what I'm saying? That's Husqvarna. That's John Deere. That's Honda. That's Snapper. That's Lawn Boy. You see what I'm saying? Do you see what I'm saying? So stop all that black folks trying to take credit for shit they didn't do. But sure, we ain't doing it now. But all it took was once, right? Boom. Blew up. Boom. Put us in the shadows. Boom. Profit. Boom. Fortune 500. You see what I'm saying? So it ain't like brothers is trying to take credit for what we doing now. Motherfuckers is just wanting credit for what we helped to start that is booming now and has been booming for damn 100 years or more. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you, that's all. And Ben Affleck, he has really got a chance to really be a star and really shine on matters and really shine on issues, deep underlying issues that have been around for 400 years. He really has a chance to be a star. I'm telling you, a star bigger than me, a star bigger than you, a star bigger than everybody out there. He has that opportunity right now to shine. So what's he going to do with that light, y'all? Is he going to let it shine? Or is he going to bury it? Think about it. Peace.